Yeah, okay, I see it. I see it. No, I need a drink though. I don't. Yeah, those are old. Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. If you're coming in to check it out, I gotta fix the thing here. No, I've just gotta unmute it. Unmute it. I will do that. Yeah. No, you can keep one. Yeah, that's what I do. Yeah. Yeah, let me unmute you. Oh, maybe you can.
Maybe I can what?
Can you hear me?
I can't.
No? Okay. How about now? No? Okay, I was just making sure.
I can hear myself.
You can hear yourself? Can you hear
Oh,
me?
I can hear you now.
You can hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Is it pretty clear?
It is clear.
Good. Okay.
Hope it's clear for y'all that's watching out there.
Yeah, yours should be pretty clear. I would just pull it up just a little bit. You want it to be about 1 to 2 inches away from your mouth. You won't even notice. Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
Yep. Do you hear any background noise or anything, or is it just my voice?
Just you.
That's good. That's good.
All right. Looks like Tony won the flip.
There's no flip. Did they flip?
Are you taking your break right off the bat?
I think he's just got to pee. I'm gonna get a drink while he does that. We got him.
Okay. Well, yeah. Matt's inspecting the rack. In the background, we've got Caleb playing KC. Loser finishes 5th. And I believe the score is 5-3. Caleb. Hey, Daddy. I am. I think Caleb lost his first match, didn't he, in the tournament? And has been grinding through the losers bracket ever since. Oh, Daddy says he thinks it was his second round. Okay, Tony's back.
Oh fuck!
Was it 5-3 when you walked by there, Jaron?
I believe so. Rack one.
All right.
You got a bad kick on that cue ball.
Did
It was on this side of the table and it got kicked back up.
Oh,
But I've been watching quite a bit of Tony today, and I mean this is a cuttable ball, but getting on the 3 is the problem. It's more of a safety shot here. Yeah, just thinning it. When in doubt, put as much distance between the cue ball and the object ball as you possibly can. Especially if you can leave the 8 and the 5 in the way.
what?
Do you want to not be able to hear yourself?
Not be able to hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
So you can still hear me, yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, that's much better.
He's got to kick at this ball. He's gonna have to come up underneath it. I don't think he can. I don't think he has this angle. I'm gonna be real.
He's got a window there. From where I sit, I
Does it?
can see a window. Yeah, right there.
Oh, hit it too hard though. That's not what you want. That's for sure. I mean, the way these tables play, you just slow roll this ball in. What he's doing here is he's looking at the 4 ball. He's seeing what kind of angle he needs on the 3 ball to break that 4-9 out. Unless the 4 goes by, but I don't think it does.
I think Caleb's on the heel next door there.
See how he shook his head?
Who?
Because he hit it hard and he stopped it. He's got to do some work now.
Oh, okay. I couldn't see him from where I'm at. Oh, he's got short stick in hand. I can't hear you anymore. Excuse me? There are five left in it right now. Five. Oh, yes. Yes. Yeah, he looks like he's trying to fix it. So they're calling in, Jaren. Thank you. Can you not see him making notes to you? We have technical difficulties here. Doesn't I don't know, am I? Can they hear me? Oh boy. Yeah. Oh, I just heard myself what I said a little few seconds ago. I'm on Memorex. I'm hearing the stuff I said a few seconds ago. If you can hear me, he's working on it.
Okay, can you hear me now?
I can hear you.
Okay, I should be coming through.
All right. Can they message you and tell you?
Yeah, if we're having any problems online, let me know. If you're in there, you're watching, somebody give me a comment so I know what's kind of going on. Somebody called and said it was down, but I don't think it's down. I have it up on my screen on the YouTube channel live, so I just need some confirmation from somebody.
Okay. It looks like Caleb may be out over there. I think he's on the hill, but I'm not
I think he's
positive.
getting an extension.
Oh, you don't see Tony miss that shot very often. Looks like he left it in a window too.
He did leave him a window. Brian, I appreciate it. Thank you for letting me know we're good.
Okay, Caleb's got a crutch.
This is a hot seat
there.
match. Matt Hayes took down a couple of world beaters on his way to the hot seat match. He had, what was it? He beat Sean Baldwin and Jesse James.
Yeah.
Now up against Tony Chau here. This is first game, right?
Yes.
Plays good position on the
Swifty
suit.
texts me he can hear us now. Swifty just texted me.
Good shot to push that
he could
over.
hear me.
Now this is kind of a push draw. What he's gonna do is he's gonna hit this pretty hard.
That's okay. Caleb just put Casey out. I'm gonna step away and deliver some cash. I'll be back.
So he hit it pretty hard. Came back. Got the 9 ball. Nice run. We're down to 4, right? Calcutta, the Calcutta crew.
Tell Chad.
Appreciate that, Swifty. Yeah, she told me you got the message, or she got the message. All right, we have 4 left in our tournament, everybody. It is Chad Vail, Caleb Moore, Tony Chau, and Matt Hayes. That's who's left. We're gonna try and finish this out tonight. So strap in for a late one. We'll be here till we're done.
Okay, guys, I'm your like and subscribe commentator. Hit that
The
thumbs
table in the
up.
back, that's gonna be Chad Vail and Caleb Moore. Caleb just put out Casey Massey, which is wild. Casey was playing some of the best pool I saw of the day for sure. Just couldn't stick with it. He's pissed at himself. He's out of here. He's gone.
He is.
1 out of the Calcutta sucks. It's the worst. It's the worst position.
Right. Well, I don't know. 1 out of the money sucks pretty good too.
Yeah, but yes, yes, but that one from the Calcutta is such a gigantic leap from all of the other ones
That's true.
that it's just like I worked that hard, I got that close, and I could have doubled it, at minimum doubled my money
Right.
if I just would have won that one match. Danny Danny said it's rigged.
Nice.
Danny said it's rigged. It's he said I don't know how I'm so good at getting 1 out of the Calcutta. That nobody should be that consistent.
Oh.
Tony just kind of playing safe here. That was the what you saw is what the plan was. $31 this weekend. There was 2 other big tournaments here in southern Kansas.
Yeah.
That probably affected us a little bit, but 31 strong players came out today. Well, we may be back in May or June. I was talking to Tammy, the one that runs it here, and I may be back here shortly on stop 7 or 8. Gonna have to get Dad commentating. It'd be funny.
Uh, oh,
What a shot. What a shot.
That was a good shot.
Didn't get any easier though, I'll tell you that.
Yeah. Ugh. Oh wow.
That was a silly shot.
Yeah, I thought he might
No,
from where I
no.
was sitting.
I don't care where it lands.
Well, I mean, from where I was sitting, I thought he might have, shot it easy and played it off the 4 into the corner after him just playing that hell of a
Yeah.
shot that he just played down here.
I mean, that's a tough
know.
shot too, but he had the ball went in the top left
Oh,
corner.
top left. I see.
It went straight
Yeah,
in.
from Jaron is sitting more to where he's looking at it from an angle from the uh, right side of the breaking end here, and I'm sitting kind of straight behind it.
Yeah, we have a couple of different angles from where we're looking. She's looking more breaking end of the table straight on. I'm looking more from directly from the bottom right pocket. That's where I'm seated. That two ball went straight by everything. He could have made it.
I couldn't see that from here.
See, and now he's put himself in a spot here. I don't know if he's going for the bank. So you have to bank, play shape, and if you miss, you sell out.
Oh,
Yep.
wow.
It was a sellout shot. It was the
Alright.
dad. I was talking to him about that earlier. Same thing. He was put in a spot where he had to go for it. He either had to 100% commit safety and decide that he's not playing offense at all, or he had to go for it completely, because if he did the two-way and he ends up making the two ball, he's screwed on the three. So he had to do all or nothing. This is a bad guy to do all or nothing on.
So Tony's making a plan. I don't know what his plan is here, because from where I sat,
Yeah, but I'd say at
it
least three of
doesn't
those.
look like the 5 goes
You
past
made
the
yourself
9
in a situation
up there,
that
so
wasn't necessary.
I may be wrong now. I
He
may be
goes,
wrong.
right?
Is he going for the 9 here,
He
Jared?
looks like he's lined up for that. Does it
'Cause
go by the 9?
from where I'm sitting, it doesn't look like it goes by the 9.
So he's definitely playing the combo. Oh, overcut
wow.
it. Look at this. Look at this.
What
Somebody look
happened?
at this. Oh,
Oh,
how did
you
that ball
thought it was
not
gone?
fall?
Wow. Huh. Interesting series of events there.
How did that 5 ball not fall? That looked like it had plenty of steam.
So 2-0, Matt. Is that right? Wow. I just I kind of question why Tony didn't do something different off the 4. You know, with the 5 not passing by there. I don't know if he couldn't. He just didn't see anything different, a different
He
way to
probably
get
didn't
on
want
the
to.
5.
He probably didn't want to force himself into that tight window in the top corner.
Yeah.
And risk getting behind the 9. You know, my guess is he felt very comfortable with that shot. He hit it bad. He overcut it.
Well, he's gonna have to come with something here. Do a little catch up. Is Caleb back yet?
Not yet.
Okay.
Excellent break. Look at this. That's beautiful.
Yeah, looks pretty good.
Your 3-5 being all.
How's the 3?
Does the 3
Daddy,
go?
does it? Can it go? Does 3 go? Past the 5 there? Yes. Confirmation.
Sounds like the
3
3
does
goes.
go past the 5.
So that means this shot right here is the shot.
Yeah, I agree.
If you play this perfect, the whole rack goes perfect.
Ooh. Wow, that was close.
That's pretty perfect.
Yeah. I think he just hits it easy, right?
Yeah, I mean, natural English. This is what I was talking about.
Yeah.
That's a high level shot. Believe it or not, that's high level. You see the inside English he put on that? The inside slow roll. See, but now he's got to hit this hard because that 9 ball's a problem. That's why That's why he was swinging so hard on it.
Mm.
He's got plenty here. This is a cut he's comfortable with. You can just slow roll this ball. He wants to make sure.
Nice.
I mean, I'm probably even slow rolling it more than that. I
Nice.
think. Did he get a good angle or does he got a super draw?
I don't.
Yep, super
It's super
draw
draw, yeah.
incoming. Strap in. We're going for a ride. Yeehaw! Maybe too good. Maybe too good.
I can't
Maybe
see.
too
He's
good.
in my way. Oh my gosh. That is not how you overcome that deficit, that's for sure.
There's about 6 square inches on the table he could not be, and he found
He found it.
he found it.
Oh, he's thinking here. You know, he's mad at himself. Oh, wow. Oh. Yeah,
I mean,
that's, that's, yeah, about the best thing
yeah,
that.
it's not bad.
See what Matt's got here. Super cut. Oh, he wants to think about it a little more. Come on.
I mean, how do you shoot this? He looks like he's going outside English. So he's going to try to go very wide. No, he used the inside. But that's the thing, though. He looked like he switched his English while he was down on the ball.
Did he?
Because from here, it looked like he was going outside, and then it like changed to inside, like mid-stroke.
Okay. He's
Look,
on the
I'm
board.
telling you now, before this happens later, big game.
Right.
That was the difference of him going up 3-0 and making it 2-1 and having complete control with the break.
Right. I think I need to go find Caleb. He's had more than enough time for his cigarette.
Caleb?
Yeah, I'll be back.
Okay. And if you are paying attention to the one in the back, the one right behind it is the only other match we have going. And it is Chad Vail and Caleb Moore. These are the final 4 here. So if you're interested in that one, it is up at the top of the screen. They're lagging right now. Caleb Moore with another top 4 finish, though, at minimum.
Right.
Definitely gonna he's definitely gonna hold his spot at number 1 on the tour list.
Right.
Because Sean Baldwin was the only one really him and Jesse James were the ones threatening. They're both out.
Right.
Tony Chau will have a chance to make a big leap.
Right. They did.
But he missed one event.
He did. Yes, he did.
But do remember, we're only 4 stops in. I only count your best 7 results.
Oh, is that right?
Yes. So you have 3 that you could miss and still get full points for the entire tour. You just get your best 7 results.
Right. Good to know.
So as long as he doesn't miss more than 2 more the rest of the time, he's still going to have as much as anybody could have for 7 events. With that, I will let everybody know that in 2 weeks, we will be in Joplin at OK Bar and Billiards. That will be another stop for us. That's stop 5. And then stop 6 is April 25th and 26th. And that will be back at Deep Pockets in our home spot. And then we 7, 8, and 9. I'm working on right now, and that's what I was saying. I think 7 or 8 will be here again.
Okay.
Mr. G's and Deep Pockets are pretty full in May and June. So I'm looking for a spot, a specific spot though. May's rough.
Hi. Tony's at the table here. Trying to get level.
Oh no,
Oh man.
he hooked
Okay.
him. He got perfect on. Well, did he hook him?
I don't know that he hooked him. I think
No,
he
it
can
looks like he
see it.
sees it pretty clear.
Yeah, I think he can see it.
Maybe not.
I don't know. I think he's trying to work out his map. Oh, looks like Chad's breaking out the short
See,
stick in the
I
background
think
there.
he is a just hooked by a touch.
Oh, on the in the background there, Chad just barely missed that jump shot. Yeah, the way Matt approached the table, it looked like it was easy peasy.
I think he's trying to play a bank.
Oh,
I
wow.
cannot believe he tried to use that 5 ball. That was silly, silly, the silly goosers move.
All right. All right. Tony's back at the table.
So he probably came back a little bit more than he wanted to. I think he's gonna end up going around 3 rails.
Is he? I was wondering what you thought he might do there. I didn't know if he just hit it easy and play it in the six in the side.
I think that was originally the plan. He might still do that. His English will tell you everything.
Uh huh. Six in the
That's all
side.
about if you're comfortable enough. I think if that 5 ball's any closer to the rail, he goes 3 rails.
Looking
Nice
good.
push through. Looks like we're about to have a tie ball game.
They're going to be level, as Mark White,
What?
the commentator Mark White likes to say, they're level.
Yeah. Their level
They're not.
race to 7.
They're not tied. They're level. Huh.
Can I zoom in on the table more? I can do that. I'm just trying to give people the opportunity to see the table above too. But hang on just a second. I can kind of do both here. Oh, that covers up the corner pocket here. Let me move it down a little bit.
Okay, all tied up at 2.
There we go. It's got both of them a little bit.
All right, here we go.
Big break from Tony. Kind of lost a little bit of control of his cue ball, but it ends up all right. I think the one ball may still go by the 7 here.
Oh yeah, I can't tell from where I'm at.
It does. I'm pretty sure. And I think this is just a simple straight draw.
What it looks like. Yeah, from here, I could
Yeah.
see his cueing
Just like I saw.
real well from where I'm setting. I could see the.
See, now you have to decide here, right? Whether you go top inside or try and pull it around 2 rails. He'll probably try and pull it around 2 rails. Yep, that's what that is. As soon as he jacks up, that you know exactly what he's doing.
Nice, he hit that one good.
Yeah, now you just line
for
this
the
up.
combo with 4 into the 5.
So what he's doing right now, he's answering his own question that you're asking. So he's looking at that 7 ball. If it's simple and it goes, he shoots and he plays the 4-5. If it doesn't go and he's not comfortable with the 7, he plays the combo. So how he plays this shot tells you everything. That tells you the 7 ball goes.
It does.
See what I was saying?
Uh-huh.
Because he was making sure he was comfortable with that 7 ball before he decided to get to the 7 ball, you know?
Yeah.
Also, why he's bringing it all the way over as close as he can. Because he knows he's got to cut this ball, and he wanted to back cut this over, try and cut it the other way. Very good move. Because you just touch this thing in. Yep.
Nice.
And now you just do a nice little drawback smooth stroke. These tables seem like they're quick. They're not. You hit this with medium stroke. Just like that. Perfectly done. Tapping the 9 ball, go up 3-2. Pretty good playing.
Mm-hmm. Nice out.
You guys are welcome. I appreciate the criticism, any kind of stuff. I'll try to make it as good as I can for you guys.
Did they flip or lag?
Huh?
Did they flip or lag?
You know, I don't know.
Whatever they did, Tony won, right? Tony.
I
So the score is 3-2 means it's Matt's, right?
Yeah, I sure hope so.
We don't need any controversy.
That I don't. Whatever. That wasn't a move.
I'm not saying.
I'm just telling you.
Well, yeah, but yeah, we know. The world doesn't need to know all the drama. You have to be here. You want to see and hear the drama? You have to come to the event.
Yeah. See, but that right there, in my opinion, now this is no bad feelings towards Matt Hayes or anything like that, but he just like slammed his brake cue down. You know, Tony's a good player, and Tony's smart. And even if he's not looking at you when you do that, he knows you did it, right? So he knows, all right, I'm getting under his skin. Now I really got to buckle down. Now I really got to lay it down. And if I can't get to the point where I get out, then I leave him bad. No matter what, if I run out or I leave him bad, I'm just going to make his mental game worse. So he's going to really focus up on this game. He's going to make sure that he hits everything perfect. Tony knows what he should do here. You slow roll this ball, and I'm not hitting this hard. It looks like he's. Yeah, exactly. Take your medicine. You didn't get this exact shape you wanted, and now you can open your stroke up a little bit if you need to draw it back short of the 4, or you can play it long rail. Top English says long rail, bottom English says side rail. That tells you side rail. Ooh, 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 ooh.
Oh, this is the 4 down here. Okay.
Oh,
I got
there
it.
you go.
I found it.
So he may be trying to bank here. I'm not sure. No, he's going super mega outside English cutting. Yep.
Oh, nice.
I can't.
Oh no.
I knew it when he decided to cut
I
the
see
ball
a
in.
safety coming.
I knew when he decided to cut that ball that he was going to come up short.
Oh, yeah?
If you're gonna slice that in there right there, he should have.
Well, you know.
If you're gonna slice that like he did, he should have came 2 rails and came the other side of the 6 ball, and that way it also would have taken off as much spin as he had to use.
So you think this guy's gonna go at it from there?
So he's got a safety kick here. What he's looking at is
Oh, a kick and stick.
a kick and stick. That's it.
It's a kick and stick.
That's what he's trying to look at. Does he have enough room to get behind that 6 ball?
All right. Oh boy, that was close.
So when I watched him strike that ball, first of all, you can't hit a kick and sticks that slow. It's not gonna happen.
Uh-huh.
And secondly, when you're using running English, the outside English he was using, that's gonna help it push through, not stop. So everything that was done there was not.
Sorry. We thought it was gonna be a kick and stick.
It was supposed to be a kick and stick. It was very poorly executed. That's gonna give up the game. Forward to Mr. Chau. He on a mission tonight. I told him I expect nothing short of first place.
Did you?
I've watched him too many times get to the. He's the second place phenom, man.
Well.
But I will say that the first time he got beat the first set, the second time he won the first set but lost the second set, and now he's still on the winner's side. So if he wins this, he won't have to win 2 sets.
Okay.
Be the first time he's been the winner's side guy.
Yeah.
Ethan, did you know Ethan Doe is 16 years old?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
I didn't either.
Huh. Is that him sitting in the corner? And is he related to Tony?
Mm-mm.
Oh, I thought he was. Well, he's an up and coming junior, huh?
Absolutely. 6'12", Fargo, 16 years old. Ooh, ooh.
Yeah. And he's from the city?
He is from the city.
Cool.
He would have played Mr. G's, but Mr. G's is a bar.
Oh, yeah.
But bright pool future ahead for him at 16.
Right. So does Oklahoma City have different rules about that? Because I mean, deep pockets technically is a bar, isn't it?
No, the deep pockets has that area, right?
Oh, you
As
mean
long as
just
you have a
because Mr. G's isn't like designated off?
right, you have to have a designation of a bar
Oh,
area,
oh, wow. Well, that seems
and
like that.
they have smoking.
Oh, yeah,
I mean, obviously during our event we made it no smoking, but
right.
because they have smoking, it's classified as a bar.
But it seems like it wouldn't be too hard for them to, like make a designated area where you had to be 21 and over. I think they would have to make those bar tables that are right there in front of the bar
Yeah,
part of the designated 21 and over area. You know what I mean?
right.
But I don't know. It may be as simple as uh, they don't want kids in there.
It could be,
Yeah.
could be.
Tony's on a mission.
All right. It looks like he can sneak that ball in here, but
I, yeah,
the
looks
question is the 7 ball, right?
doable.
So you've got to
Yeah.
go
Now that is the
all the way
question.
back down and all the way back up, probably. It looks like he's using inside, so he's going to try and come off the side rail. Oh, didn't want to run into that.
Oh well, no. Hmm. Doesn't like it, obviously. I mean, I wouldn't like it either. But see what he comes up with.
I mean, you have to hit this really good.
Yeah, either way you go about it, right?
I think the play here is high outside. Um,
Playing make the ball.
yeah. There, I don't feel there's a safety here. I think it's like 11 o'clock English. Pretty severe 11 o'clock.
I can't even. Where I'm sitting, there's a piece of wall. I can't see.
You have freedom to even sit in the other seat that's right there.
Right.
If your hip can handle it.
I'm telling you. Oh, he hit it
I have
so
talked to John
good.
Barton. Did you see what I was saying though?
Yeah.
Just hit
Yeah,
it
he
too
just
hard.
hit it a little too hard.
This looks like safety play. Gonna try and park it behind the 9. Over.
Oh, hmm, interesting. What?
The 7 ball. Oh, I know. We were talking about it for sure. I mean, you had to hit it good to make it. Period. Hey, and 6 ball. The game before. The 5 when you tried to zigzag. Yeah, you should have went on that side of the 6 ball and not use so much outside.
He just surrendered there that game.
I think that's a concession.
Mm-hmm.
I think.
Did he? s- Five, two.
Do you remember what I said?
Yes, I do remember.
Do you know what the score has been since that game?
Right. Right.
That's a 5 in a row.
We are using launching pads at this event.
They got to get their max pad. Don't want any skid marks, you know.
Right. Hey, we've tested it out. It does save your cloth. A little, makes it last a little longer.
They do. Ooh,
Mm.
sexy. Good shot.
Oh, here
Silly
comes a
move.
shout stick.
Silly decision. There's no way.
Going for some air.
Told you.
And it's a ballin' in. It's a ballin' in.
It's almost like I've watched enough of these.
Are people singing?
That guy has attitude. John Barton, he's just something. Doug, I don't know what you said. Sorry. Tony Chau is chugging along. I told you that one game was a big game. John Barton, he can have an attitude if you don't know how to conversate with him, I guess. I don't have a problem ever talking to him. Sometimes you can.
I haven't met a male on this planet that can't cop an attitude when you're talking to him, but you know.
I mean, I understand. I get it. I've seen some interactions.
I've seen interactions with all of you male people, and I'm telling you.
Yeah, but some people are, they are a little much.
Yeah, I'll
But
give you that. I mean, I know there's some females that are a little much too.
good job by Tony. So now he's got to decide on this next ball. Do you just draw it here and play backside shape? It doesn't look like that's what he's doing. He's gonna go 2 rails. I didn't like that. I didn't like that.
Interesting.
And here's the reasoning behind it. You've got to decide 9 ball or 6 ball here. For me, I'm
Right.
cutting the 6 ball. I really don't give a shit about the
What do you
9.
think he's thinking? 9? 6. Ah, good shot. Oh, needed to grow some legs.
I think he just likes really cutting balls thin. I think it's just his thing.
It's his thing. Here he's gonna do it again, huh? I don't know. He's thinking better of it.
He didn't want to scratch here. That's what that down on the ball, and he was like, "Whoa." So instead, now he's looking at using the outside English to avoid the scratch altogether.
Nice.
What a shot.
It was a nice shot.
This is that one after a good shot, you just make sure you stay down, you follow through, you push this cue through, and you stay down on an extra second on the ball.
Nice. That's good on that one. We are at 6 now.
That'll do. That'll do, Tony. That'll do. Um, but yeah, John with Chester's, he said that he's just busy on this year or whatever, and that he may be interested in hosting one next year for the next tour or whatever. And I told him that's fine. We look forward to working with him whenever we get a chance.
Yeah, if you
Hmm?
are one of the customers at Barton's establishment, you might put a word in for the tour, tell them you'd like to see the tour there.
Yeah.
You know, that's your go-to place or whatever. Well, speak highly of us and tell them you'd like to see our stop there.
Yeah, I mean, anybody that's out there that's watching this that is in the pool rooms and everything, you guys don't understand how much power you have letting establishments know that you want something like our tour around. This is our first tour, and a lot of places have talked about, they just, they don't know and they're not sure. We've had a good time. We have a little bit of data now about how many people we get and stuff like that, and we look to just raise those numbers. But the more people we can get on board and the more people that actually know about us, the better off we'll be with getting better added money and more sponsors and all of that stuff for you guys.
So hit the thumbs up,
Yeah, right
like and
now,
subscribe.
yeah, right now, believe it or not, this is all me. Like,
Right.
there is no anything. We did have somebody that we had, I don't know if he wants to be named or not, so an anonymous donor bumped this up from a 750 added to 1,000 added.
Yeah, and we had a family member that provided us with the room for
Yeah,
this stop,
absolutely.
so he was showing his support for the tour by paying for our room for this weekend. We
Yeah,
thank him.
we get
Thank you very much
support.
for that, buddy.
Yeah, and we think, we can't thank people enough for the support that we do get. It makes us be able to do these things. Pulls that back.
Mm.
A nice tight angle here. What a
There it
shot.
goes. What are we? We're at 7-2. Chad's coming, getting some games over there.
What's the score? Do you know?
I don't.
3 to something.
Right? Well, one down. I mean, literally the one down.
This is a fun shot. So this is a shot. You squeeze by. Just tap it in. It looks like he's got plenty.
I thought it was gonna fall there for a minute.
Yeah, even if it did, he had a shot.
Right.
Mr. Pletcher, as much as I would love to have Owen Custom Cues as a sponsor, I know what you're doing. Yeah. Mr. Pletcher, always being that guy. We need a rematch, Mr. Pletcher. Last time I think I played you, we played for the Oklahoma City Best of Billiards. But last time I remember us playing.
Oh,
Nice out.
got him another
Gets
one.
him back. Back on the winner side of things.
Does it look like Caleb's
Too
getting out?
soon. What? How long? It's been like what? 15 years? 12 years? Something like that? I don't know. It's been a long time. What?
Oh, I was just wondering if you could tell if it looks like Caleb's getting out over there.
It sure does.
Okay, so if he does, then we can see where he
We get
moves his.
50%. Yeah. 50. We either get 50% or 100% knowledge of what's going on over there.
I just can't, from my vantage point, I can't see through Tony. Okay, now. Very makeable 9 over there for
And
Caleb.
that's 2 with 2 O's, by the way.
Okay, let's see. Okay, looks like it's 4-3 Caleb. So it was tied up 3-3 before that.
So it's
game.
4 to 3.
4-3 Caleb in the background there.
Will do, man. Yeah, I will try and get a hold of you. And I mean, I plan on doing this tour every year. So this was just our data gathering season. Cut that too thin. Do we know what happened there, Miss Connie?
He missed.
Well, no kidding, he missed. Do we know why he missed?
No, I don't know.
Two
why
big
missed.
things played into that. You could just say he missed it, but what happened there is he hit it slow and hit it with a bunch of outside. So when you hit it slow with a bunch of outside, it's going to take more, and that's going to cut your ball thin, and that's what you just saw happen there.
I see.
I don't know what this was. I guess he's going for a 2-9 here.
He set it up for a thin cut.
I don't think that's true.
He's gonna do a roll the 9, yes, maybe. I don't know. Wow. But, oh, I see. I see.
Yeah, you see a little bit
See
of what he
how
was.
that is.
That's why it wasn't as close as it probably would have been if he tried his damnedest to make the 9.
Right.
Because it was more about where he's leaving everything.
Look at this guy with his playing cue.
You don't jump this ball, not because it's not makeable. You don't jump this ball because even if you do make it, you probably skim off the 7 and scratch, or at best skim off the 7, go 2 rails and get on the other side of the table, and you don't want that. Good hit. Good lead.
Yeah, that was a good shot.
5 ball is huge here. He's just going 1 rail. He's going to try and kick it, leave the cue ball on the end rail. Oh, he missed it completely. You know what, though? Not bad. He's got to try and hit a perfect window here.
And he found it, didn't he?
What's that?
He found the window over there. Yeah, I couldn't
Sure
tell
did.
from my angle. Oh. Ooh, Caleb misses the bank on the one ball over there.
Two-way Tony is right.
Where it went, I can't. Oh, and Chad bounces the ball off the table.
Tony cuts this ball in. I think at least. Taking a long time to look at this one. Oh, what a try. He may get lucky here. He absolutely is gonna.
Wow. Wow.
That's pretty wild. I mean, yes, it's a simple kick, but is any kick simple whenever you're playing the hot seat match? He looks actually like he's at the right angle here.
Here it comes. That's a good shot. Oh my God.
Did you see that cue ball rock back?
All right. Oh, oh wow. He didn't want to hit that ball, I don't think.
Absolutely not. I mean, this is that spot I was talking about where it's a you gotta go for it type of thing. I don't see a safety route here. Combo's crazy. Wow.
Oh,
Take that.
Oh, that's just not right.
I can't believe it clipped the 8 ball and still went.
I know, that was crazy. Like,
I mean, but now what do you do?
Caleb's getting out up there on the
Looks
top
like
of
it's
your
going to be
screen.
5-3 there.
Yeah, looks like his coin is getting ready to zoom past the side pocket. Right here. Yep.
I don't think he's happy.
I don't think so either.
The
A lot of
explicative
things
fuck
that-
after the miss usually gives that away.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. 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 Uh-oh.
Oh, wow. He got right on it.
He likes to cut balls thin, remember?
Right. Are you saying he played it like that?
I think people try and go around 3 rails too much.
Oh, Jaren's gonna watch this hit. Yeah, we're gonna let him see this one. Nice shot. Nice shot. Yeah, I'd have got up there and called it, and it might have been the wrong call, and Jaren would have never let me hear the end of it. I'd have heard it for the
What?
rest of my life. If I'd have got up there and called it, and it'd been I made the wrong call or something.
Why? I mean, he was shooting away from the
Right.
angle.
Yeah, it was. It ended up being a simple call. I
Nope.
called one today that was a bad hit.
Who?
I called one today that I had to call bad hit on.
Mm-hmm.
And it was one that where the cue ball was close to the object ball, and the guy, jacked up on it, thought he could hit it and stop the cue ball, but he didn't,
Right.
So
Yeah, with as big of an angle as he just had, you'd have to hit it real bad to double hit it.
right. So that puts Tony on the hill. Is that right?
Yes. Hill
Yes.
3.
Hill to 3. Okay.
I just want to point out when I said that was a big, big game, since that moment, it's been 8-1.
True that. That is correct.
What a jam up safety by Chad there.
Oh yeah, sure enough. He's trying to stay in there, huh? Oh, boy,
Ooh.
Caleb just barely missed it too.
Matt's got a shot here.
Is Matt from Wichita? You don't know? Anybody watching know if Matt Hayes is from Wichita, Kansas? I mean, I think he is from
Ouch.
Kansas. I just didn't know if he was actually from the Wichita area. Oh man. Ooh.
I just
That.
watched Chad shoot that 7-ball straight into the rail.
Oh wow. Did he get? Oh, he's got the short stick. Hmm. Man, oh man. That's a tough place to be when your opponent's on the heel. Oh, nice. Nice hit.
Tom said yes. So he's from here.
He's from Wichita.
It was a good hit just to make this not an easy little out for Tony.
Right.
Time for this is the spot though. This is where Tony needs to buckle in and clutch up and just get through with his race here.
He's fanning himself. Trying to decide what he's going to. Did that put Caleb on the heel over there? And, oh no, it's.
Got Caleb up 6-3 in his match. This is 8-3, so
The winner over there plays the loser over here.
that's correct. Overcut it.
Overcut it, but looky here, he's going to
But
get
that's also,
I think
you
maybe
see,
that was the plan.
it was part of the plan.
Right. But he's got sideboards on the 7, and Matt's been kind of swinging, right?
In a small what?
Matt's been kind of swinging at some
I
things.
mean, yeah, he's down 8-3. Yeah, absolutely.
Right. So I'm thinking he's gonna, use the sideboards up there maybe. And
I mean,
no, I don't know.
I think you just cut it in with bottom right and go. I
Oh,
don't
good shot.
go inside. That's crazy.
Good shot.
I'm
Oh.
not.
Oh wow.
He got there.
See,
He
I
got
think
there.
my. Oh, he did. He shook his head like he was kind of disappointed.
He shook his head because he got there by about that much, by about half an inch.
Oh, okay. Okay, he's still in this. And is it? Let's see. Tony's break. 8-4.
But see that's what I was trying to say though. Right there, that was the moment. I think Tony needed to have that I'm getting out mentality. Not the I need to play it safe in case I miss type of thing.
Oh
And
yeah.
just put it all in the I need to close this match out.
All right.
Because he should
But
have. In my
right.
opinion.
But he's breaking. He's breaking
I
here.
mean, yeah,
So
you can come up with
that
any.
that probably factored into it somewhat.
You
Maybe.
can. Well, yeah. I mean, it factored into it that there's that, and he's up 8-3, and there's a bunch of little bitty things that come up with that, but he's not. He's played enough to know he needs to clutch and finish it.
All right. Oh, Caleb.
Hey, but no matter what, Chad might be down 6-3 over there, but he made it to the Calcutta, and he bought himself
Right.
for $60.
Yeah, buddy, that's saying something.
Buying yourself for $60 and hitting the Calcutta when you got guys that were going for 450, not making it.
Right.
Bet you he doesn't go for $60 again.
Right. Oh, he's in the side pot too.
Is he?
Yeah.
All
But he's got to win this thing to take that. Our little side pot we do is the
all four
winner
of these
take
are in the
all.
side pot, aren't they?
Huh?
Are all four of these guys in the side pot?
Let me look here. Tony, Caleb, Chad. Matt is not.
Okay.
But that side pot is a $20 winner take all situation. Oh my goodness. Oh, look at this. That's wild. Mhm.
Hey, it's 6-4 over there now, though, if he makes his time ball.
Oh, excuse me, guys.
6-4.
Mhm.
I think Matt went to the bathroom. While he does, we'll take a second to look at the leaderboard, actually.
Oh, so Vail got that?
Yeah, so it says 6-4 over there.
Oh, okay.
So
I
here's your
wasn't looking. I
leaderboard.
was looking at the other thing.
Caleb sitting at the top, 70 points above anybody else. Jesse James, what do you get, 7th, 8th? Jesse gets 7th, 8th. So he'll get some points. Sean is gonna go down some. He lost early enough. Let's see who else we got. Tony Chau, you're gonna see him move up. So he's 120 points below Caleb, but there's a big difference between first and fourth. You know, he's back. All right, he's back and he's got a short stick. Let's get back to it.
Nice.
Caleb just scratched.
Oh, wow. What is it? 6-4 over there? Wow.
But there's nothing easy about that rack over there. You've got a 5-6 issue and a 7-9 issue.
Uh, this is true.
You know, when you start giggling about getting hooked and such, when you hook yourself, it's not
Yeah.
good. You did that to you.
That's one of them mental things. Oh, yeah.
So Tony can see a piece of it, I assume. Sure can.
Okay.
That's fine though. I mean, this makes it tough. Oh, Chad left the 5 hanging. It might be your ticket home, sir.
True.
What a shot.
Yeah, he had that like really good.
You wanna know what's not easy is getting on this 4 ball from here.
Right?
You know why that 6 ball is about 6 inches around? Yeah.
Caleb's 4 balls away from winning his set over
That's
there.
a very good shot.
That was a very good shot.
Good cut. Backside. Well, no, he's got enough to just follow this up, I think.
Hmm. Oh, I'm gonna step away here and deliver some money.
Have Chad come over here. Tell after Chad gets his sticks and stuff put up, will you have him come over here? Just whenever he's ready. Yikes. Decides just to play safe. Get over on the night. Tony on the hill. He's got to decide what to do here. What he decides to do. Goes for the bank. Oh, and dribbles it out short. Here in a moment, if he's willing, I'm going to have a small, tiny interview with our fourth place finisher, Mr. Chad Vail. Good shot. Keeps the race alive. Oh, man. Congratulations.
Appreciate it, man.
Top four is pretty stout.
Made too many mistakes there. Yeah.
Yeah. I just want to talk to you for a minute. You mind putting a headset on? You'll be able to hear me. There's a button on that one of the sides on the back. I'm just gonna ask you a couple things. There we go. All right. We have Chad on the mic. He ended up fourth. I just wanted to go through a couple of questions with you on a little bit of this stuff. So this is your best finish so far, right?
Yes.
All right. So you've cashed before, though, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Cashed in the first one.
Cashed in the first one and made it to the Calcutta finally.
Yep.
So how do you feel about the competition and everything that comes in these tournaments?
Oh man, it's elite. So that's it's amazing. So every game is a coin flip, really. So
Yeah, it's been fun watching everybody that's kind of at this point. What's your Fargo? Do you know?
622.
622.
Yep.
So I mean, there's not a lot of places you get to go and watch a bunch of, mid to high 600 players, and they're all just playing. Everybody's just playing flat across, straight races, and you get to see some pretty awesome stuff. These long races, this race to 9, race to 7, you see wild things, man. So, do you have any big comebacks today, or is there anything that you had to come back from?
Oh yeah, I was down 8-4 in the in my second set and came back heel, and then I actually slapped the 9 ball in on the guy.
Did you?
He tried playing a safety and the balls were all tied up and I could see the full ball and I just slammed it into the 9, trying to make it in the corner. Came down the table, came back and hit the 2 and went in the pocket anyways. So pretty brutal, but
Who were you playing?
AJ.
AJ?
Yeah, and he came all the way back and I think he got 5th, 6th. So
Yeah, he played well today too.
yeah, he was.
Fun stat. We've had I can think of at least 5 700 plus Fargo play in our tournament. Not a single one has gotten in the top 3. Not a single
Yeah.
one.
Well, I made sure that didn't happen today. I
Yeah,
knocked the 705
yes.
out. So
One of the better matches I'm sure you played today. He playing great. Derek Schwager is who that
Yep.
was. He's a Pennsylvania kid. But from what I understand, his wife has been from this area for a long time, and that's part of the reason why he was here and everything. So, Casey Massey, the best match I saw today, Casey Massey played against him, and it wouldn't have mattered who Casey played.
Yeah.
Casey played that good, so it was perfect pool. Well, cool, man. I wanted to just get on here, have you kind of explain the competition that you kind of go through, and let people know. From the outside looking in, it's chewed me up not being able to play. And I'm, it's almost, I feel like my mom / tournament director has gotten to a point where she's running them pretty good. So It might be all I can take, man. The next one I might have to play in.
Well, I'm unfortunate. I don't get to make the next one. I'm in Vegas. So,
Are you?
Yeah. So I
Making
was
it a
planning
little
on.
easier?
Well, it's I got a 580, 630 tournament out there, $300 entry. So
What is that?
that's just a rated or a open tournament, but it's 580 Fargo to 630. That's the window, and
What a weird deal.
I've never seen one like it before. So I just have to go throw my chance at it. I'm right there at that 622.
580 to 630. Yeah, that's definitely
Yeah.
where you want to go. Good
But,
shooting. Good
but-
shooting, Tony.
Absolutely. So yeah, see, that's the one I lost to. So now it makes me feel better.
So that's another thing we can talk about because I'm sure there's a few people. I'm sure there's a few people that saw your match earlier,
Yeah,
right?
that was
And
terrible.
yeah, scoot back just a touch. Yeah, you can see it. There you go. Yep, there's your payout. That's your tournament payout. And then she's got the Calcutta too. So I was watching you earlier today. That's why I mentioned to you. I watched that, and it was there's your Calcutta payouts for everybody. So it was rough to watch. Tony was playing good safeties and everything, and he kind of got you on your back foot, made you run everywhere. You were doing a lot of kicking, but then you picked it up. And you went through some good players today. Here, I can actually bring that up so we can kind of review, and then I'll release you.
It's all good.
All right, let's look here. Chad started off with 9-7 against Jamie Cochran. Good shot. Then you had your 9-8. Tony Chau. So you went through Jamie Cochran and then AJ, and then you came up against Tony earlier. And Tony gave you all you wanted. That was a 9-3 match. And then so you must have had quite a. You had William Manchester. That went hill. How was that one?
Yeah, honestly, I felt like I was in control that whole match, and then he just happened to slip a couple games on me, but I was able
Happens
to.
quick, especially when you're used to 9.
Well, in that one, what worked out was he got it to hill, but it was my break, and I broke and ran on him. He didn't let
Hey.
him shoot, so.
I mean, you can't complain about that, right?
No,
You know, I mean, that's why the break is such a big thing. It just you as a player, once you get to hill, if somebody breaks and runs and it's their break, I mean, you just tip your cap and you say good match. I mean,
Yep.
that's all there is to it. And then you turn around. That's when you had your good match against Derek, 1-7-3. Then turned around and 7-3 Danny C as well.
Yep.
Danny C is a great shot, always consistent.
That's why I bought him a Calcutta myself, so because I was thinking he was going to do good. So.
And then, insert 2-time champion Mr. Caleb Moore.
Yeah.
And was it more he played well, or I saw a couple balls definitely that you missed that you shouldn't have, but
Yeah, he got me back on my back foot too, just like Tony did with a little defense and good play, and just kind of got me rocking a little bit, and I had to press and missed a few shots that I normally wouldn't. So
what do you feel like is the weakest part of your game?
right now the jump shot. I felt like I'm usually used to be pretty solid with it, but lately I'm struggling. I jump the ball good, but I'm not pocketing it. I used to pocket the ball pretty
What do
good.
you jump with?
Actually just a little monster.
Okay.
So.
Recently, this is just a recent discovery for me because I'd never really messed with them, but I learned how to jump, and I still jump. I can jump with just about any jump cue, but I have a rage break cue, jump break that I bought for like $80. I don't know, 10 years ago, something like that. And I started training somebody, and he has a BK Rush jump cue, and it almost felt like cheating. I mean, it just feels like I'm normally like a normal jacked up on the ball. So, and I'm not pushing anybody to get anything. It's just the best jump cue I've ever used. It's been pretty incredible, the difference.
Yep. Yeah.
But
with my current little monster, I tend to push the ball a little bit. I spin it out, And when I've jumped with a BK rush before, it's like you don't spin the ball unless you want to.
Yeah,
Like,
it
so,
seems like there's so much control in it. I feel
Mhm.
like I'm just shooting a jacked up shot,
Yep.
like kind of like you're on the rail trying to draw something. Just that, I mean, that's about as far as I got to jack up, and I can jump over a full ball 8 inches away. It's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, I
But
think right now if I could get that under control, there's I kind of alleviate some of this defense played against me in some
right,
spots because they're not locking me up to the point where I'm nutted on the ball and got to go 3 rails, not every time at least. So
I think that you should. Um, I think with I would say working on jumping's hard, but I would think working on your jumping and that defense play back kind of
mhm.
just on the little minuscule things is what I saw. Because you're good at kick contact. But I think if you push that level up just a little bit more and you went for more kick contact on which side you think it was for that two-way,
Yep.
I think it would really,
Oh yeah.
really push you a little bit further. And it would put you right in the realm with these guys where it puts them right back on the back foot when they put you on the back foot.
Yep. Absolutely.
All right, Mr. Chad. Congratulations on your 4th place finish, sir.
Again, appreciate it.
very well
You run a great tournament, man. So
I appreciate it. Once again, that was Chad. He is number 13 on the list. It looks like he's going to be doing some moving up, so I appreciate it, man. We'll see you on the next one.
absolutely.
We're just going to keep the stream going, and I will change the names and everything here. All right, we're just going to keep this one rolling so I don't have to start another one because they've already got started, and we're trying to get this thing finished. You got to make sure you hit your button again.
Okie dokie. Oh man, it's 12:45.
I mean, it's going to be a late night,
It is. It looks like it's going to be. So
but
what do you think this match will take? 45 minutes?
an
What's your
hour
guess?
probably.
Hour? I guess an hour.
It depends. 7. If somebody wins 7-3 or 4, I'd say about an hour, 50 minutes to an hour. If it gets to like Hill, you're looking at like an hour and 15.
So that puts us at 2.
But coming back for one match ain't it, you just can't justify that.
What? We could come back noon for noon showdown. It's a noon showdown in Wichita.
I mean, to be fair, you could ask the final two.
This is true.
To me, it doesn't matter. We're staying the night regardless. So
Right. So what if they wanted to chop? You think is that allowed? No, that's not allowed. They have to play the final event. Okay. I
I
didn't know.
built this specifically to avoid that.
Okay. I didn't know. I didn't know. I knew it
'Cause-
hadn't happened.
Because
so
the winner gets
the points and everything.
the
they
points,
be
and they also
distinguished.
get the automatic bid.
Mm.
I wanted to make sure that there was a champion to every event.
Okay, no chopping. You hear that, people? Maybe that's some people's excuse for not playing because they can't chop.
I'm sure that that's at least one person's excuse.
I ain't playing in it because they won't let us chop.
You hear it all. I won't play in it because my sheep has gas, you know? My dog had a bad day. Can't play today. Oh, but if I could. But if I
He
could, I
didn't
wouldn't
wanna
do that. I'm saying that.
Alright. He is in the semifinals, though.
What's that?
He's in the semifinals, though.
Yeah.
Even
You
when
know
he
how
parks his ball like that.
you
he's
know
in
how
the
frustrating
semifinals.
it is to sit here and watch a lot of these matches
Oh, I know.
going,
You tell me about it all the time.
ugh. I agree with that. I hope Tony doesn't either. I told him I don't expect anything but first place from him. And he's playing great. He's just got to stay out of his own way. I mean, if you've played pool tournaments, right? Running until 2 or 3 a.m. If you play consistently, that shouldn't be an irregular thing.
There's some sharks over there circling in the water over there that's like, I just want to play the winner.
Just want to play and win.
The winner.
Oh yeah,
There's some sharks over there that are watching.
yeah.
And I heard one of them say, I just want to play the winner.
Who said it?
It was a Sean.
Sean. It was a Sean. It was Sean squared.
uh,
I don't know. For me, gambling's never made sense. Putting up $1,000 to win $1,000 sounds like a terrible fucking investment. Putting up $100 to win $2,000 sounds like it's so much better of an idea, you know?
That's true.
Yeah, I gotta play more sets, but also I don't lose $1,000 if I lose. To
What
quote,
Chad put up what 160?
Chad put up 160. What did he end up with?
He ended up with 300 plus 420. What,
So 720 on 160 invested. Pretty good.
Yeah.
That's the lowest place in Calcutta. So third, what goes to 750 and 500? So 1250 for third.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then you've got 1925 for second, and 3,000 for first.
So even the guys that paid 100 entry and say bought their self for 400, right?
Wow. What?
So even a guy that paid $100 to enter and paid $400 for himself, say in the Calcutta, that's 500 to win 3,000.
Right. I mean,
that's pretty good.
But I mean, think about it. Even because you want to think about it a little bit, and if let's say you bought yourself for 400,
right?
Which if you're willing to spend $400 to buy yourself, then you're one of the top players, obviously. But even if you spent that $400 on yourself and you got last place in the Calcutta, you still would walk away $220 winner.
Right. Well, we had that one guy bought himself for $20 and he finished fifth. Right. He was just one spot from getting Calcutta, and he bought himself for $20.
Yeah, I mean, but you know, this is it. This is what we talk about on a lot of the things, and it's to fruition throughout every single one of these tournaments. There's one person that I wouldn't say is like shouldn't be there. I would say is the outlier in the final 5 or 6. That's usually just 30 to 50 to sometimes 100 points below these other guys, and it's happening every tournament. It's a different person, and that's it's awesome. It's exactly what I wanted to see. You know what I mean? I knew that was going. I knew that there was a possibility of that happening, but I like to see that one person, Colt Byerly in Oklahoma City. He was one ball away from
Calcutta.
getting third. What? No, fifth, sixth. He'd been guaranteed fifth, sixth, and he ended up getting 9th through 12th. I think either 9th through 12th or 7th, 8th, one or the other. No, it wasn't
And
7th, 8th because
we
we
paid
paid
a little
8.
deeper, didn't we? At
Yeah,
Oklahoma
we
City,
definitely
'cause
paid
there was
deeper.
more players. Yeah.
But yeah, guys, we want to get this to 64. The goal is to have a 64-man full tournament every single tournament that we go to. And I understand that whenever we finally get established and we can find ways and avenues to have more added money, that won't be very hard. But also, we try and structure this and we try to make this a good experience for the players.
Right.
This is definitely a tour that is built for players. I want them to feel rewarded, and I want them to feel good about all this stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, you got any cheese? 'Cause, boy, holy smokes!
What does that make the score?
Huh?
Oh, you haven't been updating it.
I think that's first game.
No, it's 2-0. I think Hayes hasn't won a game, right?
Huh?
It's 2-0, right?
I think so.
We've been chatting and kind of not watching the game.
Dad, Baron, 2-0. Maybe if you racked them a little louder.
Frustration showing.
Yeah, I mean,
He's pushing. Yeah, he pushed out to that.
I hold to what I say on the getting frustrated, right? It's okay to get frustrated, but you got to flush it away. This is one game where frustration will not help in any way, shape, or form. You do not get better when you get frustrated.
Right. Well, and if you watch
Nice
Pro
shot.
Pool, watch Pro Pool. When you watch the pros
Yeah.
play, uh, you don't see a lot of frustration when you know what I mean. I mean,
Yeah.
now, I know they are. They just, I guess, the way they contain it,
Right.
is
Right.
different.
Self control is a big thing.
Right. Nice.
Hey, what's up? Just some dude? Yeah, Earl does freak out, but outlier. Come on. Earl freaks out. I'm sure on a daily basis over everything that's not pool. So no surprise he freaks out whenever it's something he really cares about. Damn, what did Sean King drop his wife off at the hotel?
What?
Did Sean King drop his wife off at the hotel and say, I'm going back up and playing some pool?
Oh my goodness. Oh, there was that move.
It was a mini one. It was a mini one.
And it wasn't the Naima.
Hey, I think if we do enough matches, I think if we do enough matches with Caleb, we could have a montage.
Right.
For anybody that didn't see Caleb playing Sean King in Oklahoma City, it's worth the watch. It's late in the match. I think it was like 6-5. It was something like that. It would have made it like Hill or something like that. It was a very important 9-ball, as indicated by the baseball swings from Caleb.
I think it was 6-4, maybe.
It might have been 6-4.
And that would have made it 6-5 with Caleb breaking. I think it was something like that.
It was definitely a situation.
It was one of those pivotal moments. And nobody knew it better than Caleb.
Samurai Caleb, yeah. Damn, he parked that ball.
Nice. He was a little.
He is a samurai with that thing, brother. Those swings he gave in Oklahoma City, it was funny. You slow it down and look at his face, it was hilarious.
We're just sorry we didn't have a camera on Sean King when it happened.
You could kind of see him though in the bottom corner.
Okay.
But yeah, if you go to see him, he was ducking. It's just funny. It's funny watching somebody a foot taller than the other person ducking, you know. We are trying to finish it out tonight. I know that this is going pretty quick, though. They haven't had any real like safety games or anything, you know.
Right. Not so far so good.
All he's got to do here is just 2 rails. Oh, look.
2 rails, like you said.
Looks like he's going to tie it up.
Mm-hmm.
No matter what, another top 3 finish for Caleb. Pretty strong.
Pretty strong.
He just doesn't go down easy, you know?
Right.
It's all just streams all the way back to, I mean, Sean Baldwin missing an inexcusable 8-ball double hill.
Wow, that was an awesome break.
That's about as good of a break as you could ask for, really.
Yeah, that's one of the best ones I've seen. This could be a lead changer.
Good shot on the 4. Just comes off the rail a little bit. I just play this with a little, I mean, you just kind of roll this ball, have a little bit of outside on it. I mean, just a tiny bit. This looks pretty simple. Stop, stop. We have a new leader.
Yeah, one thing about this tournament and watching these higher, skill level players play, and you see them miss shots. I mean, you think that with the Fargo as high as some of these guys, that they don't miss, but they do.
100%.
And it's all about how they handle it.
Yeah,
You know,
and can you take advantage of the mistakes that are made? Because if you turn around and you miss after an opportunity given by one of these guys, they might miss, but they don't keep missing.
right?
Another good break, though. Shot at the 1. So what I see automatically here is you play this 1 ball and you just play it between the 5. You want to put your cue ball between the 5 and the 9, go 2 rails and come back out to the middle of the table to be on the 2, and then you get out. 1, 2, middle of the table, get on the 2 ball.
And
That
nice.
is exactly what I was talking about. This is another important shot here. You just use top, a little bit of right, come off this bottom rail, get on that other side to shoot in the side. This is an important one. He gets perfect. And now you kind of tuck this ball. When I say tuck, what I'm talking about is use inside English and kind of just touch it. Yep, pull it out further than he wanted. 100%. About 4 or 5 inches further than he wanted.
Now he gets out.
Good shot. Good pace.
Nice. Nice. I was sitting directly behind him, and seeing the stroke. The exactly how he hit the ball.
This is a tap tap taparoo. And now this is just to float your ball with straight top English. You could play this however you please. If you like to cut more, cool. If you don't, you just play it all the way down. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. And now you can do whatever you want with it. You can go forward, you can come back, you can do whatever.
Let's see what Caleb chooses to do.
Looks like it's going to be a good out.
Nice break and run right there to bring it level.
Winner of this gets to try to knock off Tony in the final. Following right after this. See if he gets another monster break like that last one.
Got it. Did he make one?
He didn't make anything.
No, we didn't.
So this is a lot trickier than the other ones. So you can shoot this one ball though. He looks like he might pound it in, but no, you go
He's
top
going
English
forward.
here.
Yeah, he's going forward.
I was gonna say that's what you do, but he definitely changed.
Now
So you've got to
he's
pull
just
this
gonna
back.
come over under the 3-ball, right?
No,
and
absolutely
shoot
not.
it?
He's got to pull back behind it.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Okay, so here's your shot. Okay, this is one. This is a push into the rail draw shot. Very hard to execute, but with his level can be done. Your main thing here, what he's looking at is that 8-ball. He wants to make sure he hits on the good side of the 8-ball. If he does better than that, cool. But you're gonna see him kind of.
He's
This is
looking again.
I've talked about it quite a bit on some of my streams. I call it digging. You're gonna see him do what I consider what I call a dig, and that's gonna be him kind of digging this ball into the 3-ball to get as much action as he can backwards before it hits the rail.
Mm.
So that's just called taking your medicine. He didn't think he could do it. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Because you do have to play the pocket a little bit, and we know trying to play pockets on these tables is not for the week. So I think he's going to try and bank this. Or is he just playing safe? He's just playing safe. Good shot. Well done. And he blocks him from the 1-rail kick. Important to note.
Oh, nice. He almost made that ball.
What?
He almost made that ball.
He did. Good shot. Okay. That means what's he gonna do with this? He's just gonna play it into the rail maybe and come back. Yeah. He's gonna play in the long way, which is fine. He got on the right side with the angle, so you just draw this back a little bit, play the 8 up in the top left. You see that action though? There's your difference. That right there is your difference in where the advanced players come to get that extra action to make sure he got on the right side of the 8-ball. So this wasn't an issue.
Nice.
Well done. We are unlevel. 4-3.
4-3. And Caleb's break.
All right, rack 8 of a possible 13. Couldn't be much better. 4-3. Semifinal. Good break, good hold. 2 ball gets stuck though. He got the 1 ball. You know, I thought he made the 1 in the side. I couldn't see. So
No.
him not making the 1 makes this a lot more favorable.
Made the 3 and the 4. Yeah, 3 and 4. Oh,
He
wow.
overcut it.
He overcut it. Wow.
So, fun note on these diamonds, if you overcut it, that ball would have went with pace. But you cannot overcut it pocket speed. If it catches that other side pocket speed, it ain't going.
Big error there.
This is the shot of the rack for Matt here. You can go 3 rails, or you can try and split the 6 and 7. No matter what, it's tough. Yeah, he's going 3 rails. Good shot. Now, this shot, everybody can shoot it however they want. I like shooting this with top left. Helps kind of throw it in. If you accidentally overcut it, you have the 8 ball. I don't like using low.
Not pretty good. Big error by Caleb there.
Looks like he's going to get it out of this, though, for sure. He's going to play on the side there. That'll tie it up. And we are back
level
to
again.
level.
Level. And Caleb's taking his
How about a
break.
short, sweet race to 3?
No. Want him over here?
You should be able to hear me.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. We got Tony Chau on the mic now. I just wanted to have a few questions for him and stuff. So this is what your 3rd event playing in,
Yeah, third.
right? You've got second in both the other ones, correct?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Well, hey, we're coming from a different direction today, though. This is the
Yep.
first time you're coming from the winner side, right?
That's correct.
All
That is
right, all
correct.
right. So,
Improvement.
here, question one for you. How do you feel about the level of competition in the tour so far?
I mean, honestly, it's really, really hard. Like, I do travel to play in a lot of events, some open events, and honestly, like playing in these, it really makes you like play. You can't just like slack off, a couple racks because all these guys run out. It's like you're literally playing somebody who's capable of doing the same thing you're doing to them, and it's just it's tough.
Yeah, it's fun watching you guys. The top, these players that get to the level where they're not missing very often is very fun to watch. I'm gonna pull up the leaderboard here. You're sitting at fourth right now, so sitting at 4 on the leaderboard. Going to be making some moves. I think you are going to overtake Jesse and Sean. Caleb's got kind of a little bit of an extended reach out on first right now.
Yeah.
And he's also sitting in this tournament trying to make it back to you again. So, man, it was an interesting tournament. This one, not as many people, but a little bit of different competition. So, what do you? Here's another question that I asked Chad too. What do you think's the weakest part of your game?
Um, I mean, I would say like the weakest part of my game is probably like decision making. Like a lot of games that I surrendered, like, a lot of games that I lost is, like I put myself in a tough situation, and a lot of time I think I make the correct decision, but then it seems like I didn't. Either that or I just execute that shot incorrectly. Um, like I'm working on, actually that's the part I'm working on right now is you know try and make the correct decision, when under the gun, because like when you're hitting balls and just by yourself or just it it doesn't matter because you're not gonna see those situations a lot, but but whenever you're under pressure, you see the thing you see things like a lot different.
Yeah, I mean, you you've been playing pretty competitively quite often and all that. So getting all of those repetition and getting all of the tournaments and stuff in, you get to kind of get a good measurement of how you're going to react in a pressure situation, and that's a lot of stuff for newer players that are getting better at making that step up and everything. It's a lot of things that they don't understand yet because they haven't been in that pressure cooker yet. You know what I mean?
Right.
There's a lot of people that are watching from the sidelines and they'll watch, let's just say you and Sean Baldwin playing, and they'll watch a match when you guys are, 6-7 or 8-7 or something like that, and then just see a game where you guys have 3 or 4 misses apiece in that game, and they're
Yeah.
like, "What in the world?" But they're also a person that never had the opportunity to get into that situation.
Right. Yeah.
That pressure is one thing that you can't explain for the newer players. It's just something that you have to experience.
Yep, you have to be there to understand like what's going on,
I mean, for me, I know it whenever it matters to me, but I've played so many tournaments and so much
Right.
competition that I know when my ears start burning and
Oh yeah.
I don't want anybody to talk to me and I'm really focused. I know that I've put myself in that pressure spot, and
Yeah.
I've done that kind of in my own mind even just to put me there, but I also know that if I don't put that level of pressure on myself, then I'm not going to perform to the spot that I believe I should.
Right.
If you
True.
don't hold yourself accountable in those moments whenever you have that pressure spot, then bad things happen.
Right.
Just weird things happen in this
Yep.
game. You give a
That.
crack and it turns into a fucking pothole of the century. I mean,
Yep.
and I kind of felt that way whenever in your last match when you were playing Matt. there was a moment when you had that 4 ball. I tell me if you recall, but you had the 4 ball. It was a little bit of a tough shot, but you kind of two-weight it. You cut it thin down here in the bottom corner and missed it, and he ended up getting out there. But when I was sitting here commentating with my mom on it, I was telling her like, this is the spot I feel that Tony needs to have that blood in the water because it was 8-3,
Yeah.
and it was just for me. It was that moment where it was like you should attack because you definitely have the technical ability and the shot making skill to where you should make that and go out because even if you did end up making that 4 ball, you were in a weird spot. It definitely looked like you played it more on the safe side.
Yeah, I honestly, yeah, I remember that. I actually try to make it, but you are correct though. I try to actually hit it thin, just so like if I do make it, it's gonna catch like the outside corner and
Right.
go in, you know.
Yeah, and
But
that's
yeah,
what I told my mom is he played that just on the safe side, just because if you do miss that shot, that's the side you want to miss it on.
yeah,
Um, even though he did get out, it wasn't an easy shot for him to get out.
for sure.
So, um, but I definitely felt like that was a spot for you that was like at for me at that point, it's a hit moment. You
Yep,
know,
yep.
just I'm going to get out here and in this and not have that wall of being on the hill.
Wow, what a shot there.
It was a good shot. That wall of being on the hill that we all run into. You know
Yep,
what I mean?
yep,
It's called the hill for a reason.
yep.
Sitting here commentating these through the last 4 stops, I've never had this amount of competitive pool that mattered that I'm watching as much. And I'm telling you, the hill does things to people that you
Oh
would
yeah,
not believe.
I'm telling you, like it's at even though I had like a very comfortable lead, it didn't feel comfortable at all because at any moment, like guy could just catch the gear and I see myself in a hill situation. You know, I've seen that many times, and it's an uncomfortable spot for sure. You're
Yeah,
correct though. It's the hill for a reason.
yeah. Well, I think you do a very good job of taking advantage of mistakes.
Yeah,
I think that's one of the better parts of your game. Is just kind of the volley player.
right.
And what I mean by volley player is you're okay with shooting safeties back and forth with each other until they make a mistake.
Yep.
Just making sure you don't make that major mistake and waiting for that opportunity. And when that comes, you're really good at finishing that out. Um, and so that it's pretty awesome to watch everybody's game and how they differ. Caleb seems like one of them impossible dragons to slay, man. He just keeps coming back.
It's just the guy's a machine, man.
He is. He doesn't ever quit. You know what I mean?
Like I wish like the people that are watching this can see what he does like in between matches. The guy does not stop hitting balls.
Right.
He
Right.
he's like he finishes match, he go and hit balls until we get called again and play his match and do it over again. The guy don't
Yeah.
stop. He's a machine.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of people will get fatigued with it or they'll get upset playing by themselves. You know what I mean?
Right.
You'll start just banging balls around, but he doesn't do that. He's putting his full effort in those practice reps.
Oh, for sure.
And you don't see that very often, man.
No, no, you don't. No, you do not.
It matters to him, and it's cool. It's cool to watch that. You know what I mean? And you can tell he puts his all into every match he plays.
For sure.
And this is one of those games that if you can keep a steady head, you're in the game.
That's correct.
At the point where we're all at now, where all of these players are, everybody can get out.
That's right. Yep.
But it's the difference between those that can get out and not get tilted for the pun's sake
Yeah.
of all of that stuff going on, and then you just lose it. I compare it a lot to golf. If you've ever golfed and
No, I
tried to
don't.
golf when you get pissed off, let me know when that goes better.
Yeah, no, I have a lot of I do have a lot of friends that do golf and they get compared to that a lot.
Yeah, I mean, you get mad golfing, you just keep playing worse and worse and worse, and it just it just is a tumbling down a hill, and
Yeah,
it's very much the same in pool.
that is correct.
And I enjoy watching good mental players play the game. I think that Caleb's one of my favorite mental gymnastics players to watch. He's just really good. He's really good at not letting himself get
Yep.
over frustrated. He'll flush it away pretty well. Um, you know, the one Casey Massey played that Derek Schwager earlier. It was the best match I've seen, definitely today, but
Yeah,
in
for
a
sure.
while. He
Yeah.
played perfect. But
Yep.
Casey's one of those guys that can absolutely get frustrated by one little thing, and it can really ruin his entire set.
Yep.
And because whenever he's on, I mean,
It's
he's
sick.
on. It is
It's
crazy.
yeah. Well, okay.
So it was fun to watch him whenever he was running on all cylinders. But all right, man. Well, you got the final coming up, so we'll see you in a minute.
All right, thank you.
Back to tied up, race to 2. 6-5 Matt Hayes. We will either see a Matt Hayes final with Tony Chau here momentarily, or Caleb will make his way back here. Let's find out. This is a tricky one ball. It may go. Sure does. He puts himself on the 2-9. There's your winner. Think he thinks he's going to 9. I said, I think he thinks he's going to 9. He says, no, he's being a jackass. Yeah. All right, I'm going to stop the stream to have a final exclusive one. I'll have it up here in just a moment. See you shortly. Thank you for tuning in. Once again, stay Tiltproof and play with purpose, everybody. We'll be back for the final.